Alright, this is Andrew with Jota Home Inspections. Today is August 5th, 2026. We're doing a sewer scope check here in Layton. We're at 1204 East, 3225 North, and we have the camera pushed out 87 feet to the city connection. Now we're going to pull it back and record it and see what we find. So that first connection point is called the nose on, and that's where it goes from your lateral line into the main city line. And it feels like right off the bat there's either a little bit of an offset or a little bit of a flat spot, because we're going underwater at about 84 feet. We pretty quickly come out of it, and so it's only, call it 5 or 6 feet long, maybe 5. This is draining. As long as my camera head's staying above the water line, that's not a concern. For that first, 4, 5, 6 feet where I was underwater, that's where it's more concerning. That's a spot where grease can settle, and that gets real sticky, where bigger pieces of waste can build up. If you get enough waste stuck, it can create a blockage where it backs up towards the house. That one's a pretty short one. It's also way out by the city connection, and so as water builds up, it's more likely to flush it through. Downside is that the only way to permanently fix bad grade is to dig it up, and with it being so close to the city connection, that's likely out in the road. And so if you did dig that up, it's an expensive spot to dig. I might consider the insurance on the line, and that way if you did have an issue, they would help clear it. This is PVC pipe, and now we're transitioning to ABS. ABS is a different type of plastic. It performs in a similar way. Sometimes the glued joints can have a little more of a tendency of leaking compared to PVC, but much better than some of the older types of metal pipes that they would use. Very good. Really, it looks like the line's performing the way that you want it to be. A little bit of standing water out by the city connection, but not incredibly long, only around 5 feet. So ideally it wouldn't be there, and it'd be perfectly sloped through that area. But this isn't the one. This isn't the type of belly that I would say absolutely needs to be dug up. I think if you're careful with what you're putting down, avoiding a lot of grease or wet wipes, that'll really help prevent a blockage where it backs up. It's also a good sign when I don't push my camera through a bunch of waste. That's a good sign that it's working its way through, and it's not hopefully going to get stuck there in the future. I'm going to end this recording now.